Government ones, if you know.
Your Excellency, we have 12,549 primary schools run by government.
12,000.
12,000, yes, sir.
Olumuzukuru amanya g'omuzukuru abadani?
Arios Namugambe.
Na?
Namugambe.
Namugambe.
Yes.
Now, Namugambe, plani ye twatandika nayo yali okufuna essomero lya gavumenti, kufuna essomero lya gavumenti erya primary bulumuluka. Owulidde Namugambe? Va ku byabyalo hanga aleme okudiverting, owuliriza ebyajjajja mwami. Kati, you check the parishes. When we started, I remember the parishes were like 5,000.
When we started the UPE, the parishes which had a primary school were 6,880. We now have 12,000 primary schools. So we have like doubled the number of...
No, but how many were the parishes?
I will check that.
Yes.
For me, I think the parishes were about 5,000. So I think by now, all the old parishes may have already got a primary school.
We now have primary schools in 6,200 parishes.
But these are new ones.
Yeah, including the new one. All the old ones have now.
Yes.
All of them have.
Yes.
We have now exceeded all the old ones.
So the problem is again of tough because come to the microphone, Namugam. So twatandikana nkakasa nemiruka yali nga 15, I think, but we can check. And the plan was make sure there is a government primary school per parish. Abana basobole okutambula n'ebigere bagende basome bakomewo. I think now, but the local government keep increasing the parishes. But if you increase, for instance, like in our parish of Mama and myself, the one of Chikoni, we used to have one primary school somewhere there. Now there are like 4. But even if we maintained the old one, the one we had in that parish, children could have walked or cycled to the school and go back and study. But, so I will check the number and answer you properly in some of the, I think the density, because what we're talking about is the density. The density of the schools is not enough. Kati, abana abasomesa okubasasula, we are paying them better than the private schools. Do you know that? Emisala gye banyooma eya government. I think Mama would want to say something on that. Do you remember anything? She will check, but the emisara, people like Tayewa know something about, you know about schools. Come and say something. How is the pay which these people, these teachers are looking down upon in the government schools compared to what they are paid in private? The arts teachers now, the ones who are striking.
Most of the teachers in the art schools are not even paid in the private schools. Because when we go to the village and we engage with them, especially the ones in the rural schools, they are not even paid. But now the has not been even the amount they are earning. They are only saying you have given so and so, the science much more. So we also want to take what you've given the other party. So but Mzee, most like up country, around 200,000.
But in the private schools?
Yes, in the primary schools, for private.
How much?
Country.
How much are they paid?
Around 200,000.
Nabanja, you know something?
In the private schools, not government.
So Namugambe, guno omusala gwaffe gwe banyooma gusingira ddala kye basasula mu private schools. And regarding the difference between the scientists and the arts, it is because we want your economy to develop. In order for the economy to develop, these roads need engineers to look after them, the engineers. The power stations need electrical engineers. The hospitals need doctors. The coffee and agriculture needs extension workers, scientists. So that's why we said, yes, I am a person of arts, literature, I am a man of literature. I can quote for you Shakespeare, what Shakespeare said and all that. But when there is a problem on the road, I can't help you. So we are saying, Banangi, let's start with the scientists because they are fewer, but they are needed immediately. Later on we shall go to the arts. For them they say, no, if we all don't get, nobody gets. Now that's what we cannot accept. That is so much selfishness where you say, if I don't get, nobody else gets. In the bush, we had no food. I keep telling you this. But if there was little food, we would give it to the soldier who is on duty that day. You eat more so that you don't kusumagira, and they come and kill us. Yes, I am a commander, I am senior to you, but you get more food because we need you now. Nabanja, banyonyere kucha sasole y'abasomesa aba arts mu government schools and the private ones. Ate yogera mu Luganda kubanga Oluganda olusinga olwange.
Oweekitiibwa President, mu gavumenti omusomesa afuna essente entono ennyo, afuna $5,800 buli mwezi gross. Kakati mu private schools bafuna emitwalo okuva ku $2,000, abamu bafuna na 15 ate basasula mu bitundutundu, ate oluusi mu holidays tibabasasula. Oweekitiibwa President, waliwo abasomesa okusinziira ku budde bwe bamaze nga basomesa. Abasomesa abamu kaŋŋambe nga abaluddewo nga basomesa, naddala aba head teachers, bafuna wakati w'emitwalo 98 oluusi okutuuka ku million aba private. Mukama wange President, watulagira okufeezinga abasomesa bano okuva 2019. Baludde nga tubongezaako, si kituufu nti tetwongezangako. Ate noddamu n'olagira juuzi emabegako mu 2024 nti abantu bonna abali mu arts tubongeze omusaala okutandikira ku ba security abo twabakozeeko omwaka guno, ate omwaka oguddako 2026-2027 watugamba tubongeze ebitundu 25, then mu myaka 3 tube nga tuli mu bitundu 77. Oweekitiibwa President, aba arts bwe batyo bwe bali, ate nga tujja kubongeza kubanga kyolagira tewali akiddamu.
So n'olwekyo those fellows are selfish. They don't tebalowooza ku nsi yaabwe, beerowooza ko bokka. That's why we cannot they should go back to work. They are very selfish. For abasirikale tubadde tufuna omusaala mitono emyaka gino gyonna, myaka 5 nze ndwana, tebansasula olusi bwe bansasula katono naye nendwana ndi wano timundaba. Even now, you know how much salary I earn? Do you know, Namugambe? They pay me 3.6 million. Nenjako 20% for the NRM. Mama wanasigaza ku account ye 2.7 million. Nagani kuongeza musara kubanga nagama sisobora kweyongeza musara when the abantu abakozi ba government abawansi bachafuna ntono. So it's not salary, it is service and building our country, and then if we are still there we shall be well paid, if not our children will be well paid. Okuzimba ensi yaffe sikukayanira ebitaliiwo. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, and thank you to everybody.
So Julius,